Hey guys, welcome back. First of all, I hope all of you had a really great Christmas and got to spend some quality time with friends, family, loved ones, and all that good stuff. And hopefully, you got some good gifts to go along with those fun times. And tonight we have a question from Jimmy. He says, "Hi Mark, my boyfriend and I have been dating for 2 years now. He is graduating and moving to another state to start his career, and I have another year of schooling left. We are going to continue dating, and I plan on moving with him once I graduate. Do you have any experience with long distance relationships, and do you have any advice on how to make it work for the next year? Thanks in advance for your advice." Jimmy, personally, I have never been in a long distance relationship. My personality would not lend itself to that. I need to be, I want to feel like if I'm going to be dating somebody that they're a pretty constant part of my life, and I just don't feel that that's easy to achieve. When there's a significant distance between you. That being said, I've seen people do it, and I've seen people do it well. So I think the good news in your case is a year is a relatively short time. You've been dating 2 years. If it really seems like you guys have a great connection and you're meant to be together, I do think you could pull it off for a year. Now, if you had told me, it was going to be an indefinite kind of time or 5 years, something like that, I would say you really want to take some serious consideration into thinking whether that's really doable. In your case, I think it is. So I would say the first thing you should focus on is really planning either time for you to go and see him or for him to come to see you. It may be a little bit easier for him to come and see you on weekends since he's working, he has an income, you're still in school. But whatever it is, make sure you are really proactive in setting up times to meet each other. Don't just have it in the back of your mind, oh yeah, we'll visit each other whenever we get the chance. No, you really need to set up kind of a schedule of visits. Is it every other weekend? Is it the last weekend of every month? Whatever it is, set a schedule to meet and stick to it. As best you can. Of course there'll occasionally be something that comes up. But you definitely want to make sure you all can see each other in person. So aside from that, lots of phone calls, Skype, webcamming with each other just to say hello, a nice random text every so often just to say I love you or I'm thinking about you. Because the biggest thing with long distance relationships tends to be out of sight, out of mind. And what happens is people start living, two completely separate lives, and then eventually what happens is, when you stop interacting with each other every day and you build a new circle of friends and you maybe get the wandering eye, it's very easy to forget about the person that is, back at home waiting for you and thinking about you all the time. So I think that you have to make every effort possible, and both of you have to make this effort to continue to be part of each other's everyday life, whether it's in person or just through a text or webcamming. But I will tell you, if you don't stick to a schedule of meeting each other in person for some special one-on-one time, I don't care even if it's just one weekend a month or one weekend every 6 weeks, pick a schedule and stick to it. That is very important. Everyone I know who's had a successful long distance relationship has made every effort possible to be able to see each other in person. If that doesn't happen, my advice would be, you'll probably want to start moving on. If he gets to the point where he's not able to ever see you in person, and all of a sudden his schedule gets very busy and he's always preoccupied, I wouldn't kind of just be sitting on the back burner, waiting. I would bring it up to him. Hey, look, we were supposed to meet every month, and what's going on? This is not fair to me, and then go from there. But I think if you follow those steps, you can certainly make this next year a successful long-distance relationship until you guys can move in with each other. So, Jimmy, I hope this answers your question, and best of luck to you guys. I hope you both had a great Christmas. All right, guys, thanks again for tuning in. I really appreciate it. By the way, check out this view. Isn't this amazing? So from my room, you can see the entire city of Beverly Hills, and actually on a really clear day, you can see the ocean, which is beautiful. So anyway, talk to you guys soon.